Good evening, everybody on Twitter and Indeed and Instagram and YouTube, of course. Just give you an update on Brad. I went through today to the hospital and then took Brad through in like an ambulance transport bus thing, minibus, what they call the short bus over here, to see his surgeon. He had his staples out today and his scar is healing nicely. They left the feeding tube in his belly for now, for the next 2 weeks. But basically, everything's going great. In fact, the surgeon asked why Brad was still where he is. And Brad said, I'm trying to get home. So, according to the surgeon, Brad could have been released last Wednesday when he had the tube taken out of his nose. But his doctor, Dr. Walton, Dignity Health, very nice guy, great surgeon for pancreatic cancer. He basically wrote all the notes for Brad to take back to the medical facility where he is, which is Horizon Specialty Hospital, which is a dirty, disgusting little hole. Anyway, they took it back then. He should have been released today. But now this place has delayed it for 24 hours because they want to sort out the home care. He's going to need a nurse to come in here and there just to check on things, especially as also in 6 weeks' time he should be starting his chemotherapy. But they said Brad can have Ensure, and they've also said Boost, but the surge to boost his weight. But he wants him to have like maybe 6 to 8 of those a day. The fact they cost $10 a pack, it's going to be expensive, of course. Also, Brad can start eating properly, but in small doses. So I'm going to start off with soups, cream puddings, chocolate puddings, applesauce, and start off with Jello, just to. It's very light on his system. So Brad can start eating but light, even mashed potato because it's light. So, but Brad's got to start slowly to basically get his stomach used to food again because for the past 3 weeks all he's had is liquid diet, and which has been water and also chicken stock, which looked like water. Brad, according to Brad, tastes like shit. Anyway, so not very nice. But Brad is coming home tomorrow. I mean, I was disappointed and he was disappointed because Dr. Walton wanted him to go home today, really. But now where he is, they don't want to release him until tomorrow until they get the healthcare, home care sorted out. Plus, that way they can charge the insurance company another night. And these places aren't cheap. So, but the main thing is now is to get him home and get his weight back up. That way, then they can start the chemotherapy to start doing that and attacking the cancer which spread to the lymphoids in his body. Brad got weighed today at the hospital and he weighed 147 pounds. So Brad's lost around about 60 pounds in weight. And as the surgeon said, it's going to be a while, many months before he even sees any improvement in his weight. But it will come. Mainly because, as well, even though we're going to up his protein and his intake of drinks at the same time, he's going to be having chemotherapy. So that's going to affect him. But the main thing is to get Brad's health back up to where, you know, we can have the chemotherapy and get that done. And then we are going to get ourselves back across to Florida, where we're going to go and live with his friends. Well, our sisters, we call them, Sandra and Michelle. And then we have Alison and Monique and Kerry and Janice and another Michelle and Johnny, her partner, and many others, Joey and Jordan in the area to help us out. To keep an eye on Brad and help with his healthcare. Also, we need to carry on his cancer treatment in Florida. There's a great hospital in Tampa. So that is also a positive. Plus, it's going to help us pay off the medical bills because we're going to have to put all our furniture in storage, and for about a year or two, and then we're going to live with them to help us pay off the medical bills. Because as Brad said, this could bankrupt us. This could really bankrupt us. So I'm still thinking about doing a GoFundMe page to see if any nice people out there will help towards the medical bills, because we are looking at 30,000 in medical bills, and that's after Humana have paid their bit. If we didn't have Humana, the medical bill would probably be around about 200,000, and he's still got more to come yet. So it's going to be tight, put it that way. But we'll survive. What's needed now is for me to start work and get some income coming in. And then once we get back to Florida, Sandra and Michelle will be able to get me a job. And anyway, just want to give a quick update. That was the phone, and that was my other half who I just hung up on. So he's probably pissed off now. Anyway, just want to give you everybody a quick update. Bye for now.